Dennis Jones was a good man, known for his unwavering kindness and generosity. At 82, his life was a tapestry woven with threads of kindness, love, and countless cherished memories. A retired schoolteacher, he had touched the lives of countless children, imparting wisdom and compassion. He filled his days with tending his garden, attending the symphony, and making weekly visits to his beloved wife, Eleanor, in her nursing home. His gentle smile and warm eyes spoke volumes about the kind soul he possessed, a beacon of light to those around him. He was a pillar of his community, a loving grandfather, and a devoted husband, always putting others before himself. Dennis embraced technology later in life, seeing it as a new adventure. He saw it as a way to stay connected with his family and friends, bridging the gap of distance. Little did he know it would become his undoing. It began innocently enough, as most things do. A friend request on Facebook from a woman named Jessica, a beautiful woman with a captivating smile. She claimed to be a widow, seeking companionship and understanding. He, starved for connection after Eleanor's illness, found himself drawn to her, yearning for a new bond. Dennis, ever the gentleman, responded cautiously at first, but Jessica was persistent, her words weaving a web. Her messages were filled with compliments, shared interests, and a sense of understanding. Slowly, he began to let down his guard, feeling a connection he hadn't felt in years. He looked forward to her messages, a bright spot in his day, a new source of joy. He felt seen, heard, appreciated, and valued in a way that had been missing. The loneliness that had been a dull ache in his heart seemed to fade with every conversation, replaced by hope. He believed he had found a friend, perhaps even something more, a new chapter in his life. He had no idea he was stepping into a carefully constructed trap, one that would change everything. Their online relationship blossomed, growing stronger with each passing day. They shared stories, dreams, and hopes for the future. Jessica confided in him about her troubled financial situation, painting a picture of desperation and need. She spoke of investment opportunities, of a surefire way to secure their future together, promising stability and prosperity. Dennis, blinded by affection and the promise of a shared future, fell deeper into the web of deceit, unable to see the warning signs. He started small, encouraged by Jessica's initial success, believing that their combined efforts would lead to great rewards. Soon he was liquidating assets, taking out loans, pouring every penny into this phantom investment scheme, convinced it was the right choice. He was so close to their dream he could almost taste it, envisioning a life of adventure and comfort. He imagined a life where he and Jessica could travel the world, where he could finally provide for Eleanor's care without worry, free from financial burdens. He was blinded by the illusion, unable to see the truth lurking beneath the surface, the reality of the situation slipping away. His family, occupied with their own lives, didn't notice the subtle changes in his demeanor, the growing distance between them. The occasional missed phone call, the growing silence during their visits, all went unnoticed. They remained oblivious, caught in the whirlwind of their own routines as Dennis slipped further into the abyss, losing himself in the process. Jessica's messages became more frequent, more demanding, each one pulling him deeper into the trap. The investment was experiencing a temporary downturn, she claimed, urging him to act quickly. He needed to invest more to salvage their dreams, to ensure their future was secure. He complied, driven by a desperate hope and a fear of disappointing the woman who had become his lifeline, his beacon of hope. His life savings, his children's inheritance, his peace of mind, all of it vanished into the digital ether, leaving him with nothing but regret and sorrow. The weight of his secret became unbearable, a burden too heavy to carry alone. His once bright eyes grew clouded with worry, the spark of life dimming with each passing day. His hands trembled, his smile faltered, a mere shadow of the joy he once knew. Late at night, when the house was silent and the world seemed far away, he would reread Jessica's messages, searching for a sign, a glimmer of hope. But the words that had once brought him comfort now mocked him, each one a testament to his folly and misplaced trust. His messages to Jessica grew frantic, laced with desperation and fear of losing her. He begged for reassurance, for some indication that she was real, that their love was real, that he wasn't living a lie. Her replies, once filled with affection, became curt, almost businesslike, devoid of the warmth he craved. She deflected his concerns, urging him to trust her, to believe in their future together. But the doubt had taken root, twisting like a weed in the garden of his heart, suffocating his hope. One chilly December morning, Dennis's son, found him in the garden shed, a place once filled with life and now with sorrow. He was slumped over a workbench, a single sheet of paper clutched in his hand, his final testament. It was a printout of a message from Jessica, the words cold and unforgiving, a cruel end to his dreams, the message that shattered his illusions and extinguished the last flicker of hope within him, leaving only despair. The note he left behind was brief, his handwriting shaky, a final cry for understanding. It spoke of his shame, his guilt, his utter despair, a heart laid bare. It was a confession of a love that never was, a dream built on lies, a life shattered by betrayal, and a soul left in ruins.